Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Friday night game of Rime of the Frostmaiden. The game in which Marcus runs us through the book that we don't seem to follow very well, but we do have a good time trying to figure it out. Before I hand it off to Marcus, and I apologize, apparently Pepper's trying to come back up on me. Before I hand it off to Marcus to begin tonight's fun festivities, this map here that you see me pointing at and putting pings on, that is brought to you through the Roll20 app. So, if you want to play a digital game and not, or even if you're playing a game at home, you can get your maps put on Roll20 and bring them up, and we lost Typhoid's camera. Oh well. So that you can immerse your characters. We have it there for our viewers to see as well, and we show artwork and other things that are being ran through our game with that same app. Now, the miniatures that are on the screen here, if I'm not mistaken, every one of them have been created through Hero Forge. So if you go to Hero Forge, you can create your own custom mini everywhere from the miniature size, the typical miniatures that, everybody likes to buy and use in their home games, to giants, to statuettes. You can make it any pose, well, there are several races to choose from at this particular point in time with Hero Forge. Everywhere from elves, humans, gnomes, to I believe there's even a Yuan-Ti pureblood in there. Or serpent people, however you want to look at it. Lizards, minotaurs, goblins. You name it, you can make it pretty much in there. And if it's not there, Roll20 is always updating. So who knows how long it'll be before it's actually brought into play. But you can create that miniature in any way you want to, with any items you find, as well as armor, and then paint it yourself. But if you're a subscriber, like I am, and I believe Marcus is, you can create a digital version of that same mini and use it in your digital games. Down below on our link, our description down below, is the link for Extra Life. Extra Life is a year-long running campaign that we keep running and re-upping. Marcus is usually pretty diligent about letting us know when we need to re-up our team, because he keeps pretty good track of that. We like to keep that active at all times, so that at any time that you're watching our stream or just feel like clicking on it, you can help out those children at Children's Miracle Network, as well as the children's hospitals in the areas. RollHitDie.com is also the other link down there. So if you haven't had a chance to check out our website that Marcus has been working on, go check that out. You worked on it. Don't give me that crap. You can give some chat stuff if you wish to. He definitely does a lot to help us out here at Roll Hit Die. So we also have a sponsor-ish, in a sense, is GUI Cube. GUI Cube is a 5th edition world, the world of Zyathe. Now, it started out as, one man and his family's dream of creating their own world or bringing their own world to us. And in the process, he's taken in and brought our games into his world. There are several DMs and players out there who have contributed to the books in the world of Zyathe. You'll find things that I put in there. I can't recall if, Marcus, you've put some stuff in there as well, haven't you?
I got some stuff in the works due to my current living situation in life. I haven't been able to actually finalize anything. But there will be things coming out for Gloomstalker.
Gloom.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kim.
So, like I said, the world of Zyathe has contributions from DMs and players all across the world, or around the world, or however you want to look at it. So who knows, maybe your DM has got something they put in, and you'll go read it and you'll say, hey, I've been there. I've met that NPC. I bought something in that store. You probably have. Your DM has probably decided to share that with the rest of the world, as I have with a few items that I've put out. So if you haven't had a chance to check them out, go to GUICube.com, click on the link, or click on it, go in there, look at all that stuff they've got, and they're coming out with more. We have Chapter 4 ready to go. We're just working on scheduling, which is one of the reasons why we're starting late today, is scheduling issues we were trying to accommodate, which is not working quite the way we wanted it to, so we're still one man short, or one player short, as it were. But once we get the logistics figured out and maybe have enough players figured out to kick back into Chapter 4, we will. But we'll let you know when that comes. So without further ado, I will go ahead and hand it off to Marcus so we can continue our jaunt. But let me make sure before I do. Yep, he has not stuffed anything in his mouth, so he can take it away.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marcus Scott, and welcome to Rime of the Frostmaiden, where I run this group of misfits through a homebrew version. I say homebrew version because I haven't followed the book since episode 1. And if you've seen any of our previous shows, you know the players, and now you know why. We are down one player tonight. Hopefully she'll be able to join us later on. With that said, this is a homebrew, so if you're looking for any hints, tricks, or insight into your own Rime of the Frostmaiden, you're not going to find them here because 98% of the stuff I made up. With that said and done, you can change the outcome of the game by scrolling down to the bottom of chat there. You see where you can get channel points. As you watch us, you can gain more channel points and use those to give players and GMs advantage, disadvantage, give players GUI items, magical items, or give the party the whole kit and caboodle. I think that's the rundown of everything I had. So we'll go ahead and kick off this party with our players introducing who their characters are and what shenanigans they'll get into tonight. We'll go ahead and skip over Lorena. Like I said, she's out the office, and jump down to Perrin.
Lucas, playing Perrin Wandermere, the cleric, life cleric of Ilmater, kind of a strange dwarf, admitting to the party, doesn't know a lot about other dwarves, spent more time around humans, and is on this almost pilgrimage, if you would, north to solve this curse on this land affecting and making so many people suffer. Is a healer and definitely strong-willed and strong-minded, maybe to a fault, but with big dreams as well. That's pretty much what everyone's discovered so far.
You want to go
All right.
top down?
We'll go counterclockwise. So, Typhoid.
Hello.
Meow meow.
Yes, meow meow. Basically, like this. Meow meow. My name is Curtis Ross. I am playing a meow meow, but not a meow meow, but a Leonin, a bigger cat. He is a Leonin, a Way of Mercy monk, so he can heal. Hasn't had a need to recently until just recently, and it's like, hey, I can help. You can do that? Technically. But, yep. I bite, I claw, I scratch, I help where I can, and I've seen a lot of creatures in the direction that we're going tonight, so...
Whichever direction that ends up being. I think
Yep.
I've probably forgotten everything I've seen.
Cool.
At least the direction to
Perfect.
go.
Yeah, so we'll just see what happens.
Did we ever... I'll get to that in a second. I guess that leaves it to me. I am Dan Latham, also known as Shrouded Cigar on Twitter. I am playing a bard/sorcerer named Largal Stoneclaw, who carries around a nice little Yonti tyke on his, on his shoulder.
A Yonti tyke?
No, Yeti tyke, the other Y word. Yes, thank you. The Yeti tyke on his shoulder, who is currently wearing a hat of disguise to look like a gnome, wearing a goblin mask, and apparently has a circlet of intellect, which makes him the smartest person in our group. And that's pretty much us right now.
Well, alrighty. Before we jump into it, I will probably run Lorena until she can join us tonight. With that said, who would like to recap what happened last week?
Not it.
So,
Curtis, we're alternating weeks.
Alrighty. That's fine with me. So, we continued to search around the room, which we learned was a room of Netherese Arcanists. We didn't find a whole lot, but we did, see some magic and arcane scribbling all around the room. I don't think we noticed the giant creature under the ice, but that's fine. So we continued to go a little deeper into the mountain, and around a corner, we saw, across some water, some flaming skulls. So none of us really knew what they were except for one of us, but by then it was a little too late. And fireball. I managed to duck out of it. Perrin took a brunt of it, and then another fireball. Same story. So he was looking pretty rough. So I just figured, you know what? Somehow I've managed this far, and on my turn, I just bolted and it was like, hey, there's 3 in this room, not just one more. This isn't great. And then there was just explosions coming from around the corner. Somehow I managed to dodge all of the fireballs, but evasion. Hey, rogues also have that bullshit. But yes, bullshit nonetheless. So yeah, we managed to destroy all 4 of the skulls, and that's when Perrin told us, hey, these things have this rejuvenation skill that after an hour, if it's not dispelled or something along them lines, they'll just come back. And it's like, ooh, so what are we going to do about that? I mean, we could probably take them on again after an hour after you've got your, what was it, holy water or something like that you needed?
Yeah.
But it just ended up just, you know what, dispel. And we made our way forward. Lorena did see some movement up ahead, but we decided to go around the staircase to see what was up there. And it's like, oh, hey, a kobold. We've only had 2 bad encounters with kobolds so far. So I said hi. And then I had this vampire kobold clinging to me. What could go wrong? So we managed to destroy the vampire spawn, and we were like, okay, everything's fine. What else could go wrong? Hey, there's only ice mephits in this room. Fireballed. No more ice mephits. And then we heard some cackling. That was strange. And we encountered a gnoll vampire that probably spawned the kobold vampire. And and we do know that there are more kobold vampires ahead. But after we destroyed the gnoll vampire and it died, we saw a skeleton in this room that we had killed it in, and the skeleton had a 4-pointed star amulet on it, the amulet of Mystra. We continued around just searching, being careful, and we found a frozen tower, or a fallen tower, that had frost covering a chest, and there was nothing really in the tower, but we did find, after breaking into the chest, some shattered vials and whatnot, but we did find some healing potions. 2 were superior. I think it was superior and a greater. We found potions.
And we found potions.
Yeah. I mean, we wrote it down at the time. It's fine. We found healing potions. It's fine. So after that, we found a very large slab, and Lorena told us that it said push the eye to get out of, or to get a tour of the tower. And we weren't sure if it was a trap, and I was just like, you know what? Why not? Slap. What is going on? Why is magic happening? What is magic? Why can I see through this eye that is not my own eyes? And we decide, you know what? We're going to take a short rest in this room. And then Largle also slapped the button. I went right, he went straight. I found a whole bunch of things with my arcane eye, and I was just, jabbering and saying, hey, this is what I found in this room, this is what I found in this room, this is what I found in this room. And we found, I think, shadows, more of kobold vampire spawn, some snow golems, I think they were, probably some other stuff. It's been a week. And then Largle, you were looking and you found, I think, a Rimaraz, some drow,
Something like
and
that.
some other stuff.
Some
And
stomp
it was
moves.
just, you know what? Yeah, this place is full of stuff. So we are just like, you know what? We're just going to take our rest, catch our breath, and go from there. So
we took a short rest, so I
Yes.
can roll some hit dice.
yes, we did take a short rest.
All right. 1d8 plus 3. Cha. I'm gonna roll 3d8. So let me click those.
Was that a D20?
Uh,
Right. 10. Okay.
17, 1-7.
Why don't you go ahead and throw out a D12 roll for me too?
Okay. 12.
12.
First time I've rolled that dice.
You get an extra attack.
Oh, is it just an attack or
When
is
you
it an
use
attack
this reward,
action?
you may take a single extra attack
Perfect.
or cast
just
a
one
known
action.
cantrip spell as a free action.
Okay, so extra attack.
All right. I took my short rest.
And how
if
long
you were
y'all?
rolling hit die, you would have had an
Uh-huh.
extra D6 to roll. So if you want to,
Song your
I'm
rest.
full. Either way, I'm full. I filled up on my hit die.
I
Can
know,
I
but if
change
you
my spells during a
if
short
you-
rest or only after a long rest?
long rest for some,
Where?
you can do your channel divinity, get some spells back, and then I think your channel divinity comes back after a short rest.
Yeah, you could
it
use
does. It does.
Yeah,
I
you got your.
can't pray for new spells. Let me look it up.
You
Probably
have that harness divine power, which you can only use twice per long
for
rest.
second level spells, which is like not.
It's only low. It's only second level, but I mean,
Which is good, but it's not. It's not all.
Yeah, it's not your thirds and a fourth that you spent on dispelling.
No, I don't necessarily need those either, but I just wanted to look at it. Yeah, when you can change your list of prepared spells when you finish a long rest.
Yep.
And let me see this.
And how long are y'all resting for?
1 hour.
Just an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, that skull, I'm trying to remember. That skull did something when I flew by it. Or not skull, that face in the snow just to the right.
So he's in the snow.
Yeah, I'll just toss my character on it. Over here, yeah, that guy.
Uh-huh.
When I flew by it, I noticed something about it, but I didn't write it down, and I can't remember because there was so much. When you were describing every room, and it's just like, or was it just a description of the room? It had the skull.
I don't know. You might have to go back through there.
Nah, okay, whatever. That's fine. Should have wrote it down, didn't write it down. That's fine.
All right. So we're after that short rest.
All right.
Well, that's what I saw over in that corner. I went right. Largle, what did you see? You saw some drow and Rimaraz?
I saw some drow and a bunch of big white lizard-looking reptilian-type creatures. I don't know what they were.
Yeah. I was gonna say we know what they were, but whether our characters knew what they were or not.
And of course, there's a bunch of
Gotta move
small
out
things here and
stealthily.
there. So, ice methods, I think, were somewhere or something. I don't know. It's all about
Which way do we want to go? Do we want to try to avoid all the, the fodder that I saw? If we go down into the left from this room, it'd be like if we go down this way, it's our left, but going right on the map, we'll encounter a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And it
Did
sounded
either
like
one
from
of
what
us
you
reach the
did,
end?
we were floating around at 30 for an hour. I mean, we could go like 6,000 feet, and
Yeah.
we didn't have to worry about difficult terrain or anything like that.
But we'll need Lucas and Dan to give me a D12 roll.
Oh, okay. More dice.
3.
3. Okay.
7.
3, 7,
Okay.
11, 12.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. So what are y'all doing?
Moving out stealthily.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's a great idea.
Hold on,
I think
before we
what-
do that, Lucas, when you
Yeah.
rolled your dice, you said you maxed out.
Yeah.
Would you been able to hold on to one of your dice if that D6 worked?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You roll a D6, an extra D6 plus your con, instead of your,
It would have. Yeah. It would.
Yeah.
It would have. It would have.
So take one of your hit die back. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's kind of the reason I do it, to save us on hit die.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. How do I manually do that on D&D Beyond?
So if you click short rest, it'll pop out on the side,
Oh,
and
and then I can just re-click it. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, you can
Yeah.
take it back.
Okay. Got it. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, no problem. Well, no, we're still, yeah, okay.
I rolled a 12 on my stealth check right there. so I don't know. I would say I'm just trying to move up. I didn't really get as good of a look as everybody else. So like I'm trying to just see out and try and see. I don't know what it looks like at all. I'm just hearing this kind of
So,
third party talk from the two of you, and I'm just kind of like I don't know. I don't move.
Typhoid, you lead the way. I rolled a 23 on my stealth.
I am the stealthiest son of a bitch yet again.
Largwall, Typhoid and Largwall, I don't know which way to go. I'll trust whatever.
Well, I will
decision-
follow Typhoid because the way I went, there was down some deep holes and came across some things. I don't even know where the end of this friggin' place is at, so eventually we're probably going to hit everything anyway.
Yeah. I think something that Lorena would do would probably just go ahead and get comprehend languages going before the end of the short rest, so that
Not to mention,
we've encountered something that needed that a few times.
when you're in a dungeon, you always go left first. So, might as well just go ahead and go left.
Yeah, I would have reiterated that there were a bunch of shadow-like creatures, and then there were some more kobolds and snow-looking things, like golem-looking things. I'm trying to remember, did we encounter any more of those berserker creatures? I can't remember off the top of my head, but there was just a bunch of stuff that looked like it would just sap our abilities, versus the way you went, it seemed like there was less, but there were just
More powerful.
bigger.
I
Yeah,
mean,
they were more powerful versus.
that's kind of the question here. I mean, we're fucked one way or the other. As
Yeah.
far as what we're running into.
But the way I went, it didn't seem like it connected to where you were at all, really.
Mm.
Or I
don't-
didn't get there at least.
Wait a minute, I think it did, because I remember telling a room that you had been in.
Yeah, you did find a room that I had been in, but
I,
it was like a maze getting to where I was, because I hit several dead ends and had to
Let's
backtrack,
see,
and then
where was it that I went? I'm trying to.
you went this way and down a hole. I went right, and then I kept going up and to the left is what I did. I didn't really go down to the right.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what hole it was that I went into that I actually saw.
Yeah, because you went in this bottom room with the fallen tower and down that hole. But yeah, it seemed like they seemed not as scary as some of the stuff you described, and
Oh no, I did. I got away to the tree thing, which was interestingly weird. I
Because
don't
you
know,
found that underground thing.
but I thought
Um,
I came to a room that you had been in and then moved down to that.
yeah. Do you recognize when I was talking about those shadow-looking creatures at all as those being shadows themselves?
Do I
You
remember?
asking me if
Perrin.
there were shadows?
Perrin.
If you just are you describing them like kind of
Yeah, they were just shadows, it seemed. They weren't like creatures casting a shadow. They were just a shadowy being. I
a
can't remember if,
shadowy being?
yeah,
I'll roll religion to see if I know anything about shadowy beings for sure.
yeah, I can't recall if I've ever and if we've encountered shadows because we've encountered ghouls, we've encountered the vampire spawn, we've encountered like a lot of undead. It seemed nice.
I rolled the natural 20 actually on that, which was really cool.
I rolled a natural 1 on stealth, so I'm not being
As
stealthy.
not my first roll, but I've had a couple of poopy rolls so far, so I kind of like that. Yeah, I mean, I would know what a shadow was, like
Yeah.
It's an
an
undead.
undead sort of non corporeal sort of creature sort of thing that has like a shadowy form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We. Yeah. Everyone who studies in the light has heard of the creatures of the dark. I think, Typhoid, I know you may not be a believer, but Ilmater has never steered me wrong yet. The feeling in your stomach when you know something is right is often the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't really recognize them. I'm just thinking there might be more undead in this place or
Leave the
stuff
undead
like
to me.
that.
If there are undead one way, that is the way we should go.
Yeah, and those were this way if we want to go that way.
It seems
I
Ilmater has chosen a path for us.
so yeah, I'm trying to recall. Could I make a history check? I'm piss poor at those. If this were last Friday, I would remember, but it's not. About this room in particular, if this, because I want to say there was something about this skull in particular, this face in particular, but I can't. That's fell off the thing. Hey, that's a 19 on the
That's
die,
pretty
which
good.
is just a 19.
That's good.
Alrighty. So, um,
Yeah,
that was a history.
yeah, to
Okay.
recall about this room.
Uh, as you're looking at this line on the side, in the middle is a 20-foot high cave with enormous head made of iron, and its eyes that glow in golden light. With things you've dealt with in the people you've dealt with in the past, down in Neverember and all, or not Neverember, but Neverwinter, along the coastline there, you've heard of stories of these giant iron golems, but you're pretty sure they've never been this big.
I mean,
So,
I avoided Waterdeep, but Waterdeep's well known for its statues.
yeah. But
Dick.
I mean, I'd be careful around this, but I don't know if it's anything to worry about. But I'll take the first step just in case, and that's why my stealth's an 8 is because I'm talking.
yeah. But aglow is the golden light.
And I'll happily move into this room first.
Is that where the undead are? Is that where the shadows are?
No, they were a little further ahead. They were a couple rooms away.
Oh, okay. I just don't. I literally don't have any idea what the geography of this place looks like. So
yeah,
I'm following.
Yeah, I want to say that it's in the room after this one that has all the undead.
All right, I'm following.
All right. Just tell me when, Marcus.
12,
keep on going.
12 stealth check.
Yeah, mine was an 8, and I rolled a natural one. Yeah, I'll probably stop halfway down the staircase because I can now see in that room, and I will reiterate that that's, I believe, the room where I saw all the shadows.
All right.
I believe. It's.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm coming up behind everybody, just like kind of like 10, 15 feet back.
Yep. I would just recommend being careful going into this room if they're undead, and I've seen what you've done to undead before. All those ghouls on that boat. If you want to take the lead with me into this room, and we can go in at the same time.
It often comes down to who can react quickest in a battle, and not often who's in the lead. So, I'll stay in the back, but
All right.
I hope I can react quickly enough to spring into action.
Hey, that's perfectly understandable. And I
Un
would,
momento, por favor.
yeah, I would be wary and careful and on alert walking into this room. They see me, if that matters.
Oh, they've already saw y'all coming down the stairs.
Oh,
However, Largle. Crap. I'll close that source out. Since he actually has a high passive.
Yeah, that 23 is only hearing and smell for me.
Just saying, you may want to step back one.
All right, I would be just ahead of him.
here. So then I'm around the corner. If they're back one, then I'm around the corner because I want to be
both be back one.
15 feet away or so.
Well,
Okay.
Just because you, Largo, would have seen him, and I don't think you would stop right in front of him.
No.
Oh, no.
Knowing he's leading the way, I would have seen it like, oh.
And you would have seen me. Do you know anything about the shadows that you would have shared ahead of time? Like if they're
probably that they're like
weak to anything?
They're weak to radiant damage, probably. I would think, right, Marcus? Is that the natural 20?
While in sunlight, the shadow has disadvantage on attack rolls, abilities, checks, and saving throws.
Okay.
Radiant damage is their vulnerability.
Yeah.
They're resistant to just about everything.
Yeah, I would have been carrying my rifle ahead of me then, if that's the case.
So I'll tell everybody, I would have told everybody that, and I would have told everybody that I do mostly radiant damage and can create a giant cylinder of sunlight.
Perfect.
But I would rather not use that ability on them.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying with all these little things, I was feeling like going this way would be expending resources.
It's not going to.
Like casting spells type of thing.
You have to roll initiative, right?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Perfect. And then roll the dice. Hey, perfect. That's a 7. Fuck.
Oh, wait, that didn't change. Oh, that didn't change again. Why is it?
Somebody's interested in the outside.
I rolled a 19 or 16 plus 3, and then I rolled a 4 plus 3.
I don't understand why it's not letting me choose my initiative.
Do you have your token clicked?
Yeah, he was an 18.
I thought I did, but it's literally not letting me change the number, which is really strange.
Because I was kicking out initiative, so you can probably change it now.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yep.
Yeah, I was kicking out some initiatives, so.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
All right. So, I need another D8 if I'm using this.
Okay.
I rolled hot garbage.
So, looks like Largo, you're up.
Help.
I see the one in front of me.
I see 4 more at least,
Well,
and I know that there's
see
like
a couple of them, but I mean, there's just the one right in front of me.
Yeah, I would have mentioned that there was like a dozen in here when I saw it the first time.
So that other one is not within 5 feet of him, is he?
No, it's 10.
All right. Well, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's how it works. I'll go ahead and move right. Oh, hey, right here in the middle. Yeah. That changes my whole outlook here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's okay. We're good.
I'll forget it. I'm going to go ahead green flame blade, the one to my right, which would be this one technically, the way I'm facing, and then the flame will jump from him to him.
Alright.
So, what am I doing? I don't need to roll it that way. All right. So it's going to be a dirty 20 for the hit.
I think that hits.
Making sure.
Just barely.
So let's see. Damage will be a D12 plus 2D8. Okay, so it'll be 8. Is that 17? Yeah, 17. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not an 8, it's a 3. Disregard that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. On the first hit. So,
13?
Yep. And all but 3 of that is fire damage. And the spillover will be 13 as well.
Okay, and that's fire damage?
Yeah, the second one's complete fire damage of 13. The first one was fire damage except for like 5 points. So that would be 8 points of fire damage on the first one. No.
It'd be 6.
9. Something's wrong.
Well,
Numbers.
Yeah. The first one I rolled a 4, a 5. That's the fire damage. So that's 9. 3 on the D12. And then plus 2 because it's strength. Hence why it's 13. So 5 of it is slashing. And the other is fire. So 9 fire, 5 slashing.
as you strike there and cackle as your fire bounces from shadow to shadow, you realize they don't get affected much by your fire.
Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, there's a... Oh, this is gonna fucking hurt. There's a room full of them.
Yeah, there's like a dozen or so.
Yep, well, I mean, I see them now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But
Oh,
I'd
no.
already had in mind what I was going to do, and I don't think my sorcery allows me to change.
Yeah, like could you do a radiant
That's
fireball?
what I was wondering if I could do that. I need to check. It says here, transmute. When you cast a spell of any type, damage type from the following list, you can spend 1 sorcery point to change that damage type to one of the others listed. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, and thunder. So no. Has to be one of those.
Yeah, you can't do necrotic or radiant then.
Necrotic or radiant cannot be done.
Or psychic.
I can DM Marcus. I can kill creatures up to CR2. I was just wondering, do I know if I can kill creatures or if I can only scare them?
You're pretty sure you could probably kill them, because shadows are more of a nuisance than anything.
Okay,
But
it might be worth a try, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I know something will work on them. Definitely that I can do.
yeah.
Okay.
Dan, does 16 hit you?
No.
Okay. Does a 18 hit you?
No.
All right. These have a... How fast can they move? 40 feet. 5, 10, 15... Well, that sucked. Okay.
Neat.
Jesus. Oh. Hold on. I done fucked it up.
That's okay.
I was saw shadow, so I just started grinding random shadows. I'm like, no, wait, I might want to put this in order. Okay. That went all the way down there, huh? 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. All right. Ooh. We don't have a
No,
break clerk, do we?
we do not.
And I can't silvery barbs on campaign.
All right.
So who'd you crit?
I critted you.
Somebody?
Me? Okay.
Yeah. It's 9 damage plus 8 necrotic. The target strength score is reduced by 1d4.
Ooh.
And that strength is 1 point.
Okay, that's good.
That's lucky.
Those can get nasty real quick
That's
with a
lucky.
dozen shadows.
All right, don't worry. Maybe I can get into this room at some point. We'll see.
5,
How
10,
much is the total
15,
damage?
20, 25. 17.
17.
Ooh,
9 plus 8.
yikes.
Yeah, it's a little nasty.
Are you shitting me?
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 14. 8 necrotic if you can neglect.
No.
Another point. Another 1 point.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I'm already down to 0, so.
You what?
I mean, I'm already down to 0 modifier, so.
Okay.
Oh.
There's a difference between a 0 and a
Zero
0 strength.
zero strength.
Oh, not 0 health. Oh, okay.
Yeah, at 0 strength, you die and you become one of these bastards.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Okay. When you said you're down to
I
0,
didn't
it's
know.
like,
Don't tell me. I didn't know that. You
You didn't have a 2
I don't
strength?
want to know. Keep the mystery for me. Seduce me with the mystery over here. I don't know what's going on.
You shouldn't be down to a 0 modifier yet.
I
If
am.
you had a +2,
No, I had a +1 on my strength. I wasn't
okay.
I wasn't a strength-based bard.
I thought you said you had a +2 strength earlier.
No, the weapon I use is a +1.
Oh, so it gives you that 1 + 1.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
5, 10, 15, and I see what's going on here.
Bad
And
days.
does it look like Largwall has withered away over there?
He looks like he's a little weaker than usual.
Okay, so like right past Largwall, like 30 feet, everyone within 30 feet, I can see. I can really only see 4 of them right now. I'm going to try and destroy with my channel divinity.
since shadows can be passed through 1 point, I'll let you walk through the shadow. You'll have to give me a Constitution save, and if you want to try to get moved down further, just depends on how good your con save is.
I've only moved 5, 10, 15 feet so far. So I would only get to move 20. I can't. I can only move 25 feet, and I would end in wall space.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, Typhoid space. So
Yeah.
I can't.
Okay.
So I can see 4. I can see this one, this one, this one, and this one. Just the edge of it, basically, and I want to destroy them.
All right.
I have to do a wisdom saving throw of 17.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And now I'll move up 5 more feet. And
Okay.
let me just check that off of my thingy-majigger right there. And I think that's all I can do currently. So I'll pass my turn.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Not trying to pick on you there, Dan, but
I'm the one in front. I'm the one that moved up, so I think I'm pretty safe unless you roll a crit. It's just happened to be that's what you're rolling, so.
Well, if you make you feel better, roll 2 natural ones in a row just now.
Hey,
So,
It's all right.
that's wonderful.
That's something.
It's wonderful.
Something.
so, it's a little give and take.
Don't worry, I can do more.
Oh, Largo's not worried. He's like, too dumb to be worried.
And you didn't get hit again?
I've gotten hit twice.
You got hit twice. I mean, I didn't see you get hit either time, but you look withered.
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's the lowest of the 2 rolls first. I'm doing 1 on each. I'm doing
Okay.
pew pew.
What's the minimum damage you can do on that?
Minimum would be 6 points of radiant, but that's
Okay.
3d8 plus 3, so that's gonna be. So that first one takes 18 points of radiant, and then the second one will take 12 plus 3, 15 points of radiant.
Nice.
And I will move up and oh boy, we got another kobold vampire in the back. And bonus action, because I can't do any attacks. Actually, I can do another attack. I'm gonna go ahead and use that extra attack I got earlier. And I'm going to fire off one more shot at. I'm gonna do this closest guy to the top left. Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's 14 plus 7, 21. And that's gonna be 19 points of radiant.
All right. Which one?
The closest top left. That guy, yeah. And that was just that extra attack reward.
Okay.
And bonus action, I think I can use the dodge action with my patient defense. So I'm going to key point patient defense, I believe. Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm dodging basically.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to stand out in the front because I'm a little stronger right now and can take more of that weird drain effect that Largol's been dealing with.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little woozy here.
Yeah, so dodge action. Disadvantage on attacks.
Crit.
At disadvantage?
Advantage. Okay, so that was natural 20 and a natural 1.
Perfect.
15?
Miss.
All right. With that said and done, you hear yipping going on.
He's right at the edge of my vision, this one.
Yeah. As you hear him yipping, you start hearing other yipping echo throughout.
I saw 5 back there, so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Here's your chance, Largol.
8.
Yeah, make me a snack. I'll have a fucking lycanthropy and a werewolf or whatever.
Vampire and werewolf. Werebear. Lycanthrope
Eh,
of sorts.
lycanthrope.
Fireball, you next?
Just.
Oh, so he is
Second.
once the rest get up there.
Yeah. I'm just adding these guys into Danish. All right.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, when I saw your muscles getting a little weak, knees weak.
So
Palms
heavy.
sweaty.
Yeah. All that fun stuff. I figured since right now I've got a bit more bulk to me, I should probably take the beating.
Well, I wasn't expecting you hit with 2 crits as a problem. I mean, I have a decent AC as it is, and I can activate the ring, but can't get past a crit.
Yeah. I mean, I'm at a 21 currently, and same issue. Can't get past that crit, and I don't have the adamantite armor to negate that. But that still wouldn't negate
right.
the auto hit.
This is a different character.
Yeah, that still wouldn't negate that auto crit, but they're still gonna hit you, but not gonna do the extra damage.
Oh shit. On. I forgot somebody.
What?
Lorena.
No, she's not in the initiative order.
Yeah, she gets like a +8, I think, to her initiative.
10, 15, 20. Let's see. Following suit with your laser rifle.
Oh, that's right. I need to knock off 3 shots.
So, dang. Okay. Okay. Now it's time to order.
So since fire didn't work, I will this time use booming blade.
Okay.
Wrong campaign.
Huh?
I was looking at the wrong campaign.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I don't got Balin here.
Okay, that's not gonna do it, I'm sure. 12?
Just hits.
Oh, well shit, on me. Okay. So that'll be 4 points of slashing damage. And it'll be what is it? 2d8 on the yeah. Let me verify that. Yeah, it's 2d8. So 3 points of thunder damage. And
Okay.
if he moves, then does it look like the thunder damage did any better to him than the fire damage did?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm ineffective with my abilities at the moment. So who is next? I think Typhoid's going to be the next one coming up, or is it?
That strange little kobold came sprinting into the room, or one of the kobolds.
Out of our group. Oh wait a minute.
How
in the hell?
Lorena.
I'm sorry. I didn't
Lorena,
even move.
Per, and me.
So I will.
Yeah.
I'll move up to here, and that's when I did the booming blade was to this one.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I just didn't even say anything about it. I just assumed I was Typhoid for some friggin' reason. But yeah, I will Bardic Inspiration. Lorena, she is the next one up.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Oh boy.
Take it 11 doesn't hit you, huh?
11 does not.
Okay.
I'm even going like, huh?
I think you're the lowest with like a 19, right?
Oh yeah, 19 is the lowest, yeah.
Yeah, because I think She's a 20. I'm a 21. Perrin's also, I think, like a 20.
And that's not counting the
Shield.
ring shield, yeah.
Yep.
Are you still doing that monk bullshit?
Yeah, it's all disadvantaged on attacks. Because I'm basically taking the dodge action at the end of my turn.
Okay. So, yeah.
21's the number for me.
All right. Let's cobalt 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right. Lorena. Ooh, take out the vampires or the shadows.
The shadows would be a good idea first.
Yeah. 1, 2. Okay. Pop. Okay. Yeah. Already. And you gave a bard expression, correct?
Yes, to Lorena.
Okay.
Which
And
can be
then you can
used for whatever.
Okay. That's what I thought
Attacks,
because
damage, you name it.
I was 1 point short of hitting, so I just threw that on there.
Yep, he's got the best inspiration. It can be added to literally anything. Attack, damage, all that good stuff.
Well, 5, 10. All right, so my shadows are done. You gonna bite? All right, that's the natural 1.
Kobolds, I don't want to be that guy, but pack tactics.
Yep, they have
Oh.
advantage on attack rolls.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, we figured you'd be happy with that.
Ooh.
Well,
All right. Gonna
that's a
get
13
yourself
hit?
turned into a vampire. Cool.
Still no.
All
Kobolds
right.
are fun little creatures.
Perrin, you're up.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I see the kobolds.
Yeah, you took care of the shadows.
Can I? I think I already know that I can't destroy the kobolds. That I have to only try and scare them.
Yep.
There's
For the
no
most part.
ghosts?
No, they destroyed all the shadows.
Oh, yeah, shadows. Sorry. Okay. So I'll just try and scare the 3. There, I'm going to try and turn them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab onto my amulet around my neck, and it's going to glow in the same way that I did when I destroyed the creatures, except this time it just doesn't like reach out as far towards them. It just kind of centers around me. So I have to make a DC Wisdom 17.
Yep. All right. They kind of look startled from you, but you don't know what they're gonna do until it's their turn to run. All right. Anything else you want to do?
They didn't run away. Okay.
Well, it's not their turn yet.
Oh, it's not their turn.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah. No. Is there anything else I want to do? Is anybody really hurt?
Uh-huh.
I'm fine. I
I
have
mean, I'm fine. I'll survive. I mean, I've been hit twice. I'm
I
not
have
really
a
down.
bonus
Maybe 30
action.
points.
I have a bonus action.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm looking a little weaker than you're used to seeing me. So if that makes any
Yeah,
bearing
I
on
can't
things.
do anything about that this turn, but I can this turn
You ain't gotta waste a spell on me yet. Wait till I drop dead, then you can do it.
Use my 25 feet of movement.
What was that look for, Curtis?
To give somebody a potion, it's an action. To give yourself a potion, it's a bonus action.
Yes.
Is that how we were playing it, or I thought we just did?
If you give it to somebody else, it's more
You
you
tell
have
me.
to make them drink it. Whereas you do it yourself, it's just like
It's just like.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I try and? I want to.
You wanna?
I really gonna toss Largwall a potion right now, but like I don't want it to break. So
allow his reaction. Him to use his reaction to try to catch it.
Sure, he will.
You want to do that?
That's up to you.
If you
I'll
throw
do
it, I will use my reaction, but you
All right,
don't
I'm
have to
gonna
throw
do
it
it.
if you don't wish to.
I'm not that far. I'm like 5 feet. I'm pretty close. Like I'm gonna.
Because I know why he said that.
We did spread out the potions we have found, so Largo most likely has one on him as well.
Does he?
Yeah, I've got one.
All right. So then there's no reason. I mean, I wouldn't know that. I don't. Pass me. I've taken too long. Pass me.
No.
It's taking too long. Pass me.
If you want to toss one, go ahead.
No, it's taking me too long to make the decision. It's already done and gone and passed.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right. Definitely.
That one just came in after that. Which one of these three are obviously shivering, scared looking that were in here?
Give me an insight.
All right. 18 plus, I think it's like 8. Yeah, 26.
Okay. Well, out of the three, none of them seem scared shitless to you. They are looking over at the cleric and kind of shivering, quivering.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm going to beeline to the one that just came in the room and make him have a terrible day, hopefully.
Okay.
All right, so that's going to be, we'll start out with these attacks. Minimum is a 12. The rest are 19 or higher. Does a 12 hit?
No, 12 does not hit.
How about, I'm going to double check this.
No, that doesn't hit either.
If I spend a key point, I can boost it just a smidge. And I think it's either a +3 to boost it with that. Yeah, it's +2. So that's a 12 does a 14 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll knock that down, and that's going to be I'm going to roll this and give it to you in just a second. It's going to be a minimum of 24.
Minimum 24. Okay.
That's my modifiers.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's... yeah, so you already got the 24, so I'll give you the numbers after the fact. All the damage I roll. So it's 16 more damage on top of the 24.
So that'd be 40.
Correct. It's 40 total.
Okay.
How's he looking?
You don't see him.
Perfect. That's great. Is there just more mist in the air?
Uh-huh.
All right. So then I will go over, and as part of my flurry of blows, of course, I'm going to reach out and touch Largle, since I can do this basically for free. 12 points of healing, Largle.
All right.
As I touch out and realign some of your messed up ki.
Very nice. Very
Pop
nice.
my neck a little.
Yeah, I can just do that if I basically spend a key point for that. I can do that for free. So,
Good job.
I might as well give you a smidgen bit for free. So there we go.
Oh, no. What's
And
going on
since the rest of these look like they're scared, I'm
there?
not going to
You can't
use
move
that
closer to
reaction.
me. Oh, it's a different one.
Yeah, and since you're within line of sight, I don't know what's going to happen, but I hope they're going to run away.
It's a different one. It's a different one. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Yes, that's quick. I'm going to do the math real quick.
I'm gonna have to do something
20.
drastic here. That's fine. Marcus, go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm going to then go over here since I have that movement. And I'm just going to try and block them in a little bit so they'll have to run around me if they're going to leave this area.
Okay.
But I am, if they run away, I'm not going to use my reaction to attack.
They can
Unless-
move over. They can move over. Your positioning before was better because they can move over friendly targets.
Yeah, but his position is fine. It helps me out now.
Yeah, so if this one decides
true,
not to
but
move.
not defensively.
No, I have the finger for that.
Offensively, not a defensive. You had a better defensive position before.
No, I have.
Absolutely
I
go
have
back.
I have the.
You should go back to where you were, Typhoid, for sure. But you're already there, so it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna end up here. That's how I feel.
Typhoid also knows I have
this.
a ring with shield in it.
Yeah. Plus, if he decides to attack this one as it's trying to move away, I'll attack this one since I still have that reaction.
Move over
But
each other.
yeah. But if it decides to run away and he decides to attack it, I'll attack it. But I don't plan on attacking them as a reaction unless he does.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
So that's my turn.
That's true.
Okay.
I'm waiting on my reaction if he decides to attack it or not.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. If they run through, you can attack them. Yeah, I get it.
All right. New one comes around the corner, smelling blood. Does a 21 hit you, Largo?
21.
Shield. I guess I missed one.
Huh?
Shield.
Shield. Okay.
It's the 24 you have to beat.
All right. Let's your turn.
All right. So as my action, I will go ahead and do. These are different creatures now, so I will do a green flame blade. I have advantage. I'm gonna attack the first one in front of me.
All right.
So he's not running away.
Unfortunately, it's not a crit, but it is a 15.
I hit.
Oh, good. I was concerned it wouldn't. Let's see. So this will be 7, 8 points of slashing, 11 points of fire,
Okay.
and that would be the one in between us. And I want to splash it back to this one here. No, this one here.
Okay.
And he'll take. Ooh, nice. 13, 14, 15, 16 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And with my shite. You know
Was that one of those that was terrified, frightened?
Which one?
The one that attacked Largle.
This one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, he wasn't scared. Perfect. That's all I was curious about.
Yeah. I assumed you were done, so
I was.
and brought a kobold out from the cave, and then you're like, no, I'm gonna move over here and then do this, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was.
I'm assuming you don't want to be moved.
No, I positioned myself here just in
case. What about Perrin? Perrin, would you like to be moved 5 feet closer?
No.
No? Okay. So what I will do is attack of opportunity doesn't do any good unless they voluntarily move. Alright, so I'll disregard using that. Oh hell, I keep forgetting I have that too. So,
but yeah, I put myself here because if like any of these try to run away past us, both of us can get that hit if they choose to run away. Like, so if you chose to hit it, then it's like, okay, well, it's already running away, so whack as well.
Alright, so as a bonus action, I will go ahead and Does Lorena use her bardic inspiration from last time?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it to her again.
Alrighty. Need to look into something real quick.
My turns are simple. It's just a lot of math.
Well, I was trying to remember turn undead. If they've been attacked, they don't have to run, right?
Until it takes damage.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
either it has to run or until it takes damage.
Okay. So that one took damage, so he doesn't have to run. Although, the guy you attacked, Largo,
Yes.
you see his wound starting to come together.
Yeah, I figured as much. He is what he is.
Yeah. And he wants to give you a kiss.
I'm sure he does.
And he's licking your pocket because,
Well, I mean,
suck at rolling.
yeah.
What'd you put in there?
Doggy treats.
5, 10.
I mean, they are kobolds, right?
Yeah.
20,
No,
25,
these are
30,
kobolds,
35,
not gnolls.
40.
My bad.
Probably some of that Yeti from earlier. or rock.
Probably some of that bird.
Alright. One. 1, 12, 32. Alright. As that one kobold goes trying to run away. Hold on a second. What is her view? 60, right?
She's 120 because she's got the warlock. I believe she's got all the
Okay.
views.
Okay, so I just realized, wait a minute, I can see that because.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So the spawn that tried to run away is kaput. This one. Oops. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. All right.
You use your reaction on him, Largle?
Yep, I sure do.
All right.
Does he continue to run past me?
Well, I don't have Sentinel, so I can't stop him.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't. He's gonna run past you if he does.
Well, I'm
if he
curious because
survives.
he's going to take the damage, so he wouldn't be turned, but would he continue to run past me at that point?
Probably not. No.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 15 to hit.
That hits. He goes.
And he'll take, since I. Well, wait a minute. I'm a warcaster, aren't I? Let me verify that.
Could use a spell if you are.
That's why I'm double checking now. Yep, spell casting. So instead of that, it will be a 17 to hit as I reach out and touch him as he walks away from me.
Okay.
And he will take. Oh, that kind of sucked. 15 points of electrical damage as I shock and grasp him.
Does that slow him down or steal his reaction?
Shocking grasp.
You said 15
It
points.
keeps, I think, lightning. If they're wearing armor.
Oh, gotcha.
I think. No. Shocking grasp for a creature you try to touch melee. That's advantage they have armor on. Does it have armor on?
Yeah, it's a different spell I'm thinking of if that's the case.
Yeah, I thought Shotgun Grasp was something like that. They can't attack of opportunity when you step away after you Shotgun Grasp.
Yeah,
But
the
that
last
doesn't say
one.
it doesn't say it here in the spell. So
They can't take their reaction, but it has advantage on metal armor, but you can't take your reaction after being shock and grasp successfully.
yeah, there it is. And it can't take reaction until the start of its next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was past where I was reading.
It doesn't specify that he has armor, so
I mean,
I'm gonna say no.
it did say in his sheet if he's wearing armor or not.
Yeah.
If it doesn't
it'd
say
be
it,
that.
then he's not wearing armor, so I don't have advantage in the attack rolls. The only difference.
Yep.
But he does lose his reaction. Therefore, even if I stepped away at this point in time, he can't hit me. But he can still move. He can still do his move action.
Well, he was going to do
stay.
his move action, stepped away, got hit, turned around, and went to bite your hand. But it's a 19 hit you.
No, because I still have that 24 from the shield. It doesn't go away until my turn.
Hasn't been your turn yet?
Nope.
Shit.
There's been 2 before him.
All right. Now it's your turn. Now does a 19 hit you?
Not my turn yet.
He's at the very beginning of the order.
Shit, that's right.
I mean, I went, then you tried to hit me, then I hit shield at the same time.
Yeah.
The one that just tried to bite, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on it. Has to make a Dexterity saving throw of 19.
Dex. 16, so that's a fail.
Nice.
And that's...
I think that's radiant damage, correct?
16 radiant damage.
All right. Okay. He hurt. He looks pretty bad. All right.
That was a cantrip.
Yep. Any bonus action?
Yeah, I do. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Alright, that guy's dead. Typhoid.
Alright, so I'm gonna start attacking this one. I'm flanking. And I'm gonna start with a bite as I just reach down and bite at the little guy. 19 to hit.
That hits.
How bad is this one looking? Or is he looking fine?
He looks a little bit better than he was a few moments ago. But
Alright.
he's still...
I'll just start giving you these in as I do the damage. So that is 11 points of magical piercing.
Okay.
That's gonna be I don't know if that's gonna hit. 14.
That just hits.
All right, that's gonna be 16 points of slashing.
All right.
That's gonna hit. That's like a 24.
Okay.
15 points of magical slashing. Is he
Alright.
still up? No, he's not. Okay. If that's the case, I'll move up, flank this one, and with the last flurry of blows, that's gonna hit. That's an 18 natural. That's 12 points of magical slashing. And that will be my turn.
Yeah, your last 2 hits hit that one there.
Oh, okay. The last 2 hits hit that one in particular. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because you
okay.
dropped them.
I would have
Okay.
moved up if that's the case. I wasn't paying attention to keep that advantage going.
I know. You never did.
And then I'll try to block this one in a little bit. Can I shift over into this last square right here? It's a little smaller.
If you want to.
Okay, then I'll shift into that square to do my best to help Largle.
Okay.
That's me.
All right.
And I will tick this little box and confirm.
Largo,
Yes.
you're it.
Yes, I'm going to... I'm still stuck on his axe, so I have advantage on the attack roll. There's nothing else to hit, so I will go Booming Blade on this one. No, we already said the thunder damage didn't do anything to him, did it?
No.
Alright, I'll just reach out and touch him again. That seemed to work. Okay, so it's going to be 24.
Yeah, that is.
You can take...
Wait. The booming blade you did on the shadow, I thought.
I tried Booming Blade on one of these a minute ago. No, I did do it on the shadow.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
well.
you haven't.
But I do know the shock worked. He took all the shocking damage when I hit him when he tried to move. That'll be apparently enough because it's 15 points of fire electrical damage.
Yeah.
And I see you already exited, so I said I guess that was enough.
Yeah, he had like 3 hit points left.
And with that, the axe blade will hit the floor, and I'll be like breathing very heavily.
Okay.
Well, that was a bit of a pain in the ass.
The last things I'm trying to remember. I don't think I went down that direction at all point. These directions I just kept going right. I didn't go down, but I did see some more stuff that direction. I can't recall it all though.
That's okay.
But yeah, if we want to keep going and clearing this place out, I'm fine with that. But I'm trying to recall. I think all I saw were some golems of sorts. And
whatever. How much longer we got? Yeah. Our day started about how long ago?
Good question.
We woke up because we took a short rest. We came across the water. We came in here. Then yeah, we fought the skulls.
It's like must be midday.
Yeah, because we spent an hour resting. Yeah, because that was our only short rest so far. Because we searched around.
Yeah.
After getting here.
It can't be that late on in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not very.
Maybe like
4 hours, 5 hours.
Yeah, so we still got a ways to go before I can take a rest.
Yeah. I mean, we can keep going ahead, and I can keep leading. Not bleeding, keep leading.
Yeah, I thought you said.
I'm gonna reach out and squeeze your arm, your bicep, and be like, what happened there? You have any idea, Perrin, when those shadows attacked him? It looked like he.
All I know is it felt like he sapped my strength.
It will take quite a bit of magic to restore each hit done to him.
Do you think resting would help him with that?
I have the power, but
You think you are, He-Man?
I'll be spent after I heal him.
I think it'd be best if you maybe stayed a little ways back, if that's the case.
Let's just move on.
Yeah.
I can use it once on you.
Save your spells. I'm sure somebody else will need it. All I need is a nap, and I'll get that when we're done.
Yeah, we can always do that later in the day if we really need it, but yeah, I don't think there's anything up ahead, if I'm recalling right, other than maybe I think there were some mounds of snow or whatnot, so we can go either of these ways if you want.
Just
I can try and sneak ahead and see if there's anything ahead of us if we want to be careful about this.
Well, that sounds like a plan. I think I'll try to stealth myself.
I'm gonna rummage through my packs a little bit here.
It's going to be a 21 on my stealth when it comes time, but I'm going to stay back. I'm not going to be up front. I feel a little drained on this one.
Yeah, I'm rummaging through my bag, not seeing a whole lot. Then I continue to rummage through my bag and potions. I'm not seeing anything in potions that might help. Perrin, you know what a potion of heroism does?
I mean, I do. I mean,
Or Largol? Either of you guys?
I have one in my inventory.
Yeah, I know we picked one up. I'm just looking
You
at
should
my.
be able to look at it and see. For 1 hour, you gain 10 temporary hit points. For the same duration, you are under the effects of a bless. No concentration needed.
Okay. Yeah, I was just looking at my little piece of paper here that I write down so I remember what we have and put that back in the bag. So, yeah, no, I need to roll stealth. Yeah, I'm stealthy as fuck this time. Not really. That's a 17.
Okay.
It's better than an 8. Actually, double checking. It's a 16. It's only a +7, not a +8. So, 16.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't recall seeing a whole lot up that way. We can go up that way if we want, but all that was there, I think, was some snow mound looking things. So yeah, it looks like the only direction as I get down to the bottom here, it has a little tail, would be this little staircase looking thing down here. I'll sneak around real quick and see what I see.
Okay.
Peek. Nothing. Sneak, 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 sneak. Something. I'll just raise my hand and I'll point off to my left. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the arrow. There's like a hallway, and then there's a thing down here.
Well, as you're looking at that thing, he's looking back at you, and you start hearing a voice in your head.
It ain't me.
Yeah, I'm pointing at a thing, and I reach my pocket, and I pull out a side crystal, and I just hold it up, and I'm motioning that something ahead is like, then point at the side crystal as in, quietly saying like the telepathy, and then I put that back in my pocket.
I got a decent passive insight, so I'm pretty certain what that means.
Okay.
Yeah.
A deep sigh issues from the darkness. A voice steeped in malevolence and hatred whispers to you in a language reminiscent of Elvish.
What's Elvish?
Exactly.
I've probably heard it on the ship. There's all races on the seas.
Right, but this is Loros, a version of Elvish that hasn't been spoken in nearly 2,000 years. Think you know that one?
I look over and I point at Lorena. And then I wave my hand like, eh. So you're getting elf, eh?
And the elf is gone. Huh? Down south? Huh?
So this creature down here is an elf of sorts? Or what's it look like?
Well, I will show you what he kind of looks like.
But obviously he sees me, so
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's no why won't you show up?
I don't understand it, but I'm getting malevolence from it.
What's his name?
Whatever this creature is apparently has a name.
Yes.
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins, y'all.
Where the oh, maybe down here. Okay. D20's acting up on me, so I don't know.
D20's acting up on you?
Yeah.
What's D20?
Roll 20. Sorry.
Ooh.
You know what I meant.
Surrender.
Y'all see that?
Oh.
That's what you're seeing.
If it sees me and it's talking to me, I'm just gonna say, "We got another shadowy figure, but it's different." I'll just say that aloud. And since it sees me, I'll also say, "It sounds like her native language, but different." Because I'm sure, she's an elf, so I've heard
Perrin
elf.
is hustling up. If he's saying that, and Perrin hears it, Perrin's hustling up behind here.
And I got that rifle out again because, there's shadows and it looks like a shadowy figure, but different because this time it's got like a helmet and eyes.
Is it? It's talking.
Yes.
In my mind, but it sounds kind of like an elf language, but not.
It's an ancient language of the Netherese tongue. It's based off an ancient Elvish text. So
Is this where I think my vision came from?
no. Yours is further in the mountain.
Okay.
All right. So
So I mentioned earlier that since we were going around and we've encountered a lot of stuff, she had comprehend languages up. What's that give her language-wise? Can she understand spoken language or just written language?
I think it's just written.
Comprehend language?
Yeah, comprehend languages. It's up for an hour.
Let's find out, shall we?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Okay, so any spoken language you hear. So.
Oh, okay.
And it's comprehend.
Yeah. And since it's a ritual she has, I figured just knock that out.
Okay, so she
But
does
it hasn't talked to her unless it talks to her.
Well. Okay. She translates for you because it's easier this way, so you can understand.
It talks to her as well. Why not?
Sure. Cursed be those who gaze upon the horror that Dracath has become. Such promise wasted, lost in this cold specular. Where were you centuries ago when he was in the prime of his life? Where were you when the frigid darkness consumed him? You are no good to Dracoth now. Nothing remains to him but frozen bones, ancient treasures, and me.
Somebody sounds a little salty.
And with that,
I was gonna say, you recognize what that creature is?
The ghost? Ghost.
Yeah. I don't know.
This time, hopefully, I roll better.
Maybe we can talk about it after this encounter here.
I did not roll better. That's close, but not the same.
Let's see what I actually rolled, though. Oh, a little better. Okay. All right, cool, though. Cool.
all right.
A little better. Nothing crazy better.
I rolled the same as last time, so have fun.
11.
What you trying to say?
I rolled the same. I'm way low in the initiative again.
What do you mean have fun? That's what I meant.
I don't even see
We're just
it.
here to talk, right?
Like, that's a problem because like there's no target.
Yeah. Where I'm at, I can see it.
Alright.
I was pointing off in a direction you might not have been able to see due to the wall.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't personally, but you can. That's cool.
And yeah, I just mentioned it looks like another shadowy figure, but different.
Okay. Um, I I know what she would do, but in this case, I know it won't do as.
I'm
Um.
gonna just go get my food really quick. I don't know if we were planning on taking a break, but I'm gonna just grab.
Did you want to before we start this encounter?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we
Yeah,
want to take
let's
one?
go ahead. Let's go ahead and take a break.
All right,
I
ladies and
totally
gentlemen,
forgot
we'll be
about that.
back in about 5 to 10 minutes so people can use the restroom, grab snacks, drinks, and so forth. So we'll see you
Yep.
back here in about 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
we go. We're back. We're dealing with a specter here. Largal's already drained on strength. I think I'm the only one that's taken any kind of real damage. But been healed back. And we're dealing with a wraith who speaks in our minds. It speaks apparently in old form of Elvish, according to Typhoid. So we are jumping into initiative and starting off.
Yep.
Alright.
So 14, 15. Yeah. Since someone has issue with me, wasting all their ammo for weapon, I guess she will do Eldritch Blast.
Oh, is that where your messages are from?
No.
Okay. I thought maybe you were having a Travis Willingham / Laura Bailey moment there.
No.
Okay.
Someone thought it was rude of me to waste all their ammo. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. Walpus can fire that thing too.
So she nails it with 2 of the 3 Eldritch Blasts. And then she steps back away. Alright. Largo, you're up.
Alright, well, I can't really tell, so I will move. Is that it down there in the bottom left?
Alright, there, yeah.
I step right up behind Typhoid here. I see it, and let's see, how far away is he? 35. Those shadows are a pain in the ass. I don't think I'm gonna waste that. So I'll just... No, that won't do it either. I'll just slap Typhoid here on the back. You don't get inspiration for this, but I'm gonna say I'm too fucking tired for this. You go in there and whoop his ass as you all of a sudden start feeling a whole lot faster.
Oh boy.
Just so you'll know.
Yep. So I have a higher AC.
Oh, no. A higher AC for you, huh?
But I get other stuff. I've got stupid movement now. Stupider movement.
And as a bonus action?
Uh-huh.
As a bonus action,
Uh-huh.
I will shove Typhoid 5 feet forward.
Okay.
Mentally.
I've got 110 feet of movement, but thank you.
I haven't used it in a while. Through what the hell? If you want, I guess I can let Wapus go too.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about him.
I do too. So he will brace himself in the little harness around my shoulder that he is on. He will aim at this creature that he sees, and he will fire for a 15.
That hits.
Oh, shocking. Okay. So that'll be 14 points of whatever freaking damage the laser pistol does.
Radiant.
Radiant, there you go.
Okay.
That'll be it.
All right. Perrin, you're up.
Okay. Coming a little bit forward. I want to just, now I can see the creature a little bit better. I'm Guiding bolt at second level.
Oh, okay. Is that a dex save or
It's in a spell attack
attack?
roll,
Okay.
but I got a natural 1.
Okay.
So it's a 12. It's a 12, but it's a natural 1.
Okay. As you see, you have an ice crystal that's back behind Drakus that kind of starts to glow. Looks pretty. You see some shinies inside this crystal.
Ooh.
Yeah. Right. Yep. And I hit that.
All right. Anything for a bonus action?
No.
All right. Well, hello there.
Didn't even have to move.
Dice jail. Dice jail.
Does a 22 hit you?
No, because I got that +2, a 23.
I'm actually gonna roll it again next time.
Fucking bullshit.
You're welcome.
All right. Give me your 20,000 hits.
5 hits. Just 5.
Mhm.
So, I rolled pretty low on a couple of these. Ugh. All right. So does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
Does a 13 hit then as I spend a key point on that one?
Well,
Yes. 'cause you
the
already
first
told me that.
13 hit. The second 13
The other
doesn't
was a
go.
22. So I'm going to roll these other 2 attacks. Okay, so that's another key point. And then that's a... Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, that's another key point.
13's your target.
Yeah. So that's a few key points spent to boost that hit. So then all the attacks will hit.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go ahead and that, and then attacks. That's good roll on that attack. And okay, so that is 75 points of damage.
So half
And
is.
that's all magical damage.
He's raging. He's a total barbarian.
All right, so that is that many key points. You know what? For giggles, give me a Constitution saving throw.
If you're looking to do poison, he's immune to it.
Nope. Different. It's a con save. It's not poison. The poison is just a middle finger. It just happens if I
All
choose
right.
to do that.
Have a natural 24, 23.
He makes it. Okay, so he's not stunned.
He could have been stunned anyways.
Oh, well, it's good to know now. He can't be stunned. Yeah, that is 75 points of damage, and he can't be stunned.
Oh, that's it? Just 75? Okay, cool.
I mean, I rolled
He rolled poorly.
I rolled a 19 on the bite, which is almost
just
max.
75. Oh.
And then
Yes. It's
3 10s. I rolled a 6-4, a 5-5, and a 7-3 for the claw attacks. But yeah, no, that's
monk shit.
action bonus. Yeah, dope. And yeah, no, I think that's gonna be me for this turn. And I had to boost those fucking attacks.
Oh, what a shame.
I know, right?
Excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry about that.
I'm sure she'd love to flank and get all that
Well,
sweet.
She's gonna do a bonus action of Misty Step right behind it so she can get her advantage.
Nice.
Then she's going to.
Excuse me.
Well, she doesn't know it, so can't really.
Probably just swing with the dancing ivory sword. +2.
Ooh. As she swings, slides right through the wraith and begins to dancing over here in the corner. Because apparently she doesn't know how to hold on to a sword.
She's got advantage. Did she miss twice?
Oh, she does have advantage. Good call, thank you. I just saw the natural one. Okay, now that hits.
He saw the 1. Yeah, cool. I got a 1 on her.
Yeah, and then all those extra D6s. I think it's only
I
3
think
at this
he's got
point.
Terrors what he's up to.
No.
I mean,
If anyone, I think it'd be me.
I mean, you know, his characters seem to do just fine. I mean, that actually hurt his game, but you know, he's running Terra and she fumbles on a advantage roll.
Yeah. I didn't even think
No,
about
Marcus, I'm giving you shit. Don't worry about it.
in a meteor storm because someone found.
So that's a
A
dex
scroll.
save. Okay. Oh, that's a comet. Still a dex save. That's a 21.
Yeah.
Evasion bullshit.
Largo, you're up.
Oh, am I really already?
Yeah.
What do I want to do with this thing? I'm going to move. Well, I might have a pointer. I'll move right up to here. Like I shouldn't really do, but I am. And I will cast. Swing my Great Axe and cast Booming Blade at the same time. See if sound does. Nope, I already know sound doesn't work on these things. I'm gonna think this is the same as the shadow. So, flame and sound didn't work. Let's try Booming Blade with ice damage. So I'll spend the point for that.
Okay.
The attack will be probably. Oh, okay, it's not bad. 17.
That hits.
Okay, so it'll be 7 points of slashing and 8, 9, 10, 11 points of ice-based damage.
Alright.
And if he moves, he will take another 3d8 ice damage.
Okay. You're proud of that hit, but you realize the ice just didn't seem to cling on to anything.
Did any of it hit him?
Yeah, he took half.
Okay, so give me a strength save.
13.
Alright, 13's a failure. Give me a second. I'm verifying something. Okay, so this doesn't count, but he can be knocked back away from me 5 feet.
Okay.
It doesn't count towards the damage from the booming blade.
Yeah.
He has to willingly move. So he still has to willingly move. So if he moves towards me to attack me, he takes the damage.
Okay. So you just pushed him away.
Yeah, I'm going to push him over here, though.
Oh. Here?
Yeah. That way he has to move to get to any of us.
Yeah.
And that's it.
All right. Perrin.
Perrin is going to look around. Is Largwall still the most hurt person?
Yeah, but I'm not that bad off.
Not that bad. Nobody is more hurt than Largwall.
Yeah. I mean, I've already been healed like twice, I think, and haven't taken any damage again since.
Okay. So gonna again just try and Sacred Flame. Dex save 19.
All right. 16. So that's a hit.
For 10 radiant.
Nice.
And I think after that, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Maybe move. I'm going to move right up into this corner right there.
All right. Go ahead and give me those 3D whatever called.
All right.
The booming blade is thunder.
No, but I've transferred it to cold.
Oh, you transferred it to
Because
cold.
thunder
Gotcha.
didn't work earlier on the other things.
Gotcha. Okay.
I used my
Missed that.
I used my sorcery points for it. 8, 14, 15.
15, so that's 7.
Yeah.
All right.
So I know he takes half damage to fire, ice, and sound, or thunder. Oh, he had to go past Lorena to do that.
Yep.
She gets attack of opportunity.
I don't think she can toss anything with it though.
All right. Attack of opportunity. Ooh. 8 points. Okay. Oops, no, that's the one. Right. You see it run and merge into that glowing block of ice that you saw earlier.
Okie doke. Anybody got any ideas? I mean, are we out of initiative or what?
Definitely drew up.
If it's in that block of ice, I guess there's only one thing to do.
Ice cubes, right?
Boink. Need anything? I noticed there's a thing around it.
Oh, that's just showing that that's the block of ice.
Oh, it's a big block of ice. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna start tearing at the block of ice. You want attack rolls or just want damage?
It does have an AC, but your first attack does have advantage because it's still glowing from the guiding bolt earlier.
It's gonna hit, not a natural. 18 plus 8.
Yeah.
And then gonna do natural 20, 16, 19.
Okay.
So, gonna only do those 4 attacks. So let me do the math real quick. Plus. Oof, low roll. Even though roll. Better roll. 63 points of magical piercing and slashing.
Alrighty. As you're ripping into this, it shatters. You hear a screech as the shadow wreathed figure falls down and dies. what you see below there happens to be hunting a you see dead mage with its hands clenching a wooden or correction, a staff that appears to be made out of a crystallized looking shard of some sorts. You find a mantle of some sorts, not necessarily a robe, but just a little thing. And what else was on this feller before he became that feller? Uh, Page 15. Yeah, that's all he had. Yeah.
There's a skeleton over here, and a couple of things. It looks like one or two things. I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. Anything we can use?
Maybe I see a rod of sorts and some. I'll take a look. What is this?
I mean, whatever it is magically based. I will go ahead and take the time. Or do I have it? Is it?
Or is that a hidden area?
What that? That's just the caves.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll come up. Whatever items he's found, I'll go ahead and take the time to ritually cast Identify on them.
Oh, okay. You find a. No, go ahead.
I'm gonna lock up and then be fine.
Okay. The staff, you find that it's made out of charlatan, similar to what those dragons were, and that it's a staff of charming.
Oh, how charming.
And the other is Mantle of Spell Resistance. As soon as I can.
Nice.
There we go.
Alright.
There you go.
Vandal take throws while wearing the robe.
Inside the body.
So I'm gonna hand this off to either. I'm gonna hand this off to the staff to Perrin.
Okay.
I don't know how he is on attunement slots, but I figured he might want that.
I do.
And as far as the other item you said was a
Mantle of spell resistance.
There it is. Is that attunement required? Yep, that requires attunement too. So.
Okay.
I don't know who wants what.
Let me know when you guys attune to them. Because
I was gonna unattune my staff of healing for now, and attune the staff of charming.
Okay.
Just for now.
All right.
Well, take the time for that.
If you were ritual casting at least a couple of times, then it would be a little bit more time, but it wouldn't be that much more time. It'd be like, what, 30 more minutes maybe?
20-ish, 30 maybe, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
And if you want to tune to that, we could take a short rest.
Right.
All right. So you're going to attune to it? All righty. By the way, did you see my previous message to you?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saw it.
I'll just be looking out then if we want to take a real quick short rest. That helps me out with all the key points I spent in that last bit. How is Largol looking after a short rest on his strength from the shadows?
I think it's got to be a long rest for that to go away.
Yeah.
Ugh, yikes. Here was to hoping it was only going to be a short rest.
So, what do you want to do now?
We can keep going right. There's this hallway right here that might take us somewhere.
Okay.
If we want to go check it out, that's, fine by me.
Well, you mentioned that, and Lorena goes, "We're charging in."
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably want to do it stealthily, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's the best way to do everything.
Yeah, I get that. I'm sure.
Hey, my first good stealth roll. 24.
My first
Nice.
bad stealth roll. 12.
Okay. Let's see. He's still got his thing going. All right. I need Lorena,
I think it's self roll too.
Largo, and Typhoid to roll a d12 for me.
That's 8,
16
12.
for me.
So it's going to be 11 on my for the D12.
Okay.
7.
7. Shit. Okay. All right. Sure y'all didn't roll lower?
Nope, we didn't roll over.
No?
Sorry.
Okay, fine. Just around my fun. Okay, H22. In this room is a 30-foot high cave that exits to the north and south. Along the western side is a 15-foot diameter hole in the floor that seems to be an upper end of a tunnel.
Yeah, those creatures were down there, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Are you talking about those weird
Yeah, the
wormy
big
creatures in the
night
drow?
creatures. And the drow were down that direction too. I think there was trees down there somewhere too. I mean, actual trees growing underground.
Strange. Okay.
That's all I can remember.
Yeah, I'm good. We can go around this and see what's on the other side of the wall and down that way, or we could go down this hole. I'm fine with either or.
Maybe it'd be a good idea to check this level before we drop down to another one. Do we even know where the hell we're going?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think Aaron would loudly be like, "Let's go down the hall here." And I'm this kind of voice that you haven't heard from him before, commanding everyone to try and move down the hallway here. Let's move down the hall in a very straight way to how he's talked so far.
Yeah, so
and it's very different.
Will actually do the whole slow look, what the fuck thing. Yeah, what?
Yeah, I mean.
All right. Well, apparently somebody's balls have dropped. I guess we're heading that way.
Wow.
Yep. Sneaking on in.
Well, I don't know if we're sneaking. He just hollered.
I'm sneaking still.
All right. Move my
Going down the hallway.
Okay. A flat sheet of cloudy ice forms one wall of this 40-foot high cavern.
Oh.
Something dark and humongous shifts behind the wall, its tentacles waving unimpeded. You become aware you are not alone inside your mind. Somehow, this horror is from another world.
Oh, great. We just found Cthulhu.
Guide you.
I'm not liking having my mind probed.
Let's go.
I think there's a corner down there I saw.
Fuck the corner. Let's go.
Everyone
See
else?
the size of that thing behind that glass, and it's already screwing with our heads. Let's go.
All right.
I'd be
Oh,
fine to
go.
keep pushing forward.
Push.
Two.
Push.
All right.
All right.
As y'all are pushing
Okay,
forward.
apparently he's going to pull a Leroy, but...
Sneaking. I hope my 24 helps.
Oh yeah. Oops, sorry. Go ahead. Put you where you were.
Bonk.
I was just.
Yeah, I'm
moving
just
along.
putting myself a little bit ahead of her because that's, I've been leading the way.
All right. I need everyone to roll me another d12.
Sure thing.
Same number as before. 11.
Yes, same. 7.
Okay.
10.
10. Okay. Yeah. For some odd reason, what you saw before with your companions' faces being distorted and all that kind of faded away. Alrighty.
Shimmy on down.
Yeah. As you're walking through, you see Lorena kind of looking back, sort of doing jump scares, kind of wiping out her neck.
You all right, Lorena?
You don't hear it?
No.
No, I don't.
Is that thing talking to you?
No, I hear someone coming.
Well, then
Well,
we
You
should
need to be
move
stealthy. Let's hide.
No, let's keep
All
moving.
right. Yeah, I'm just going to shimmy up a little more and point out 2 directions I see.
Perrin would like stand where he is and be like, "We must not hide. We must not." And his voice kind of like has this quality to it that's just really unusual. And he's like almost trying to command everybody.
Well, you see Lorena jump out and stab at the rock. And
I think you got it.
confused look. I swear there's someone breathing on my neck.
Golf clap.
All right, H32.
Yeah, take a peek down here. It looks...
Are we not going to, address the elephant in the room?
What?
Well, we
There's
have
no
her
elephant
jumping
in
at
there.
shadows, who doesn't normally jump at shadows, stabbing at things, and we have the quiet one over here commanding us since he acquired his new toy that I said for him to use.
I mean, you could try taking away the said toy, if that's the case.
Well, we can always find out. Hey, Prairie, can I check out that staff for you? I need to
Away from
verify
me.
that. I mean, I already
And
identified.
away.
Huh? What?
And away. Proceed down the tunnel. We must defeat these heathens.
All right, I'll check
what?
ahead a little.
I don't care. Let's go.
What was that saying you had, Largo? Always go left or something?
I always go left. At least that's what I was always taught. That and Greyhawk things. Whatever the hell
All
that
right,
means.
so that's going straight down, I believe.
Okay.
And then we got another left.
Okay.
Tell me if I need to stop.
All right. Every surface is 20 feet high, and this cave is polished to a mere finish, such that you are faced with countless distorted reflections of yourself. Your head spins as you try to keep your bearings. H34, large pieces of stone jet from the 20-foot high ceiling of this empty cavern. That's what you see ahead of you here, and you see a passage.
Yep,
Going
nothing
that
down that way.
All right. On the floor in the middle of this 15-foot high cave is an 8-foot cube of smooth grayish green stone that is free of frost.
I have no idea what to make of that. Anyone else have any ideas? There's just this weird cleared stone cube.
Cube, clear, and your shirt stone?
It looks like it.
Did you poke it? Did it jiggle?
No. Last time I touched a stone, I got this weird vision. and I could see things.
Oh, pick up a ice cube or ice cycle or something and throw it at the cube.
All right, I will do said thing. If I don't find something, I can just toss something out of my bag.
Okay. All right. So that's how you want to do things. You pick up a rock.
Small rock.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna beam it at like a baseball pitch. It's just gonna toss it to.
Well,
That's not the point. I think I was right in my assessment.
as you smack it, you see these stone-ish tentacles start to come out of the cube. And
Nope.
does a 27 hit you?
Just barely.
Yeah, remember the haste isn't working anymore.
I know.
You take 8 points of bludgeoning.
Is it magical?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Hold on.
Poison or disease, I'm immune.
No.
Okay.
I guess basically give me an athletics check.
All right. I can do so. Super high. That's 17 plus a 15? 25, not 15. 17 plus 8. I know math.
As you get hit by this thing and you start to move your face away, you feel some of the skin kind of peel off as it's kind of sticky.
Have we fought a mimic?
Not
don't
in this
know.
campaign, no.
It's sticky. We've faced cube or oozes or something like that. I think is, haven't we, or have we not? Yeah, maybe.
I'm sure we have already in this campaign, at least once.
It's something up there. It's got a big gaping maw thing.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and roll an ish since you want to poke a bear.
Of
That was
course.
just sleeping, minding its own damn business.
Yeah.
I know.
Finally.
We rewind time.
I get a decent roll. It's still not good, but it's decent. And I'm just going to keep that number because I rolled the same thing.
Great.
All right, everybody's mission.
Not yet. Mine's rolling now. There we go. I'm pretty certain she's got a 22. She's got a higher dex than me. I haven't had a chance to finish reading my book anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she has a +3 to her dex.
+2.
Okay. So she'll go first. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, I have no idea what this thing is, but it's weird and sticky.
Oh,
Where exactly was it?
In the room ahead.
Oh, in here.
You saw me round a corner,
Yeah.
corner, and it's whoop.
Sorry, I got an eye that's bugging the hell out of me.
well.
Yeah.
Laura, Typhoid, you're standing there and you just see this yellowish beam shoot right by your head and blast into it. And you look around and you don't see anything.
Oh no.
All right, Largo, you're up.
Did the beam look like it did any good?
Was it like a disintegrated something?
It was the laser beam just set by your ear.
That's fine.
And
Yeah.
then she faded away.
I'm just...
It took damage, but it's a big stone like looking thing, so rocks fell off of it.
Alright, fine. Give me a con save.
Come on. 19.
Alright. You can deal with only 10 points of thunder damage. It was 20, but since you... No, wait a minute. Yeah, it was 20, but since you made your save, you take half.
Okay.
Well, if the creature is inorganic, made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal, it has disadvantage on the save. So if this is actually a stone-type creature, then it has disadvantage on a save.
It's a spitting mimic.
I have no idea what that is. Does it have...
It's basically a large mimic that can shape change. So he looked like a stone block, but he's not really made of stone.
Okay. So then he won't... It doesn't matter. He made his roll, so he's fine. He'll take half the damage, of course.
Yeah.
I just saw something stone.
Yeah, it has a false appearance. While this mimic remains motionless, it is indistinguishable from an ordinary object.
Good. And you can also give me a strength saving throw.
21?
It makes it.
Okay. All right. Parent. You see this large cubish thing with tentacles coming out for arms and a large gaping mouth.
Yeah.
How wonderful looking.
That's pretty scary looking. Well, at least it's not that other creature that takes on the... Never mind. I'm not going to give any ideas.
That's in the other room.
I guess what I'm going to do is I'm gonna come up to it.
Okay.
And reach out and try and touch it. And like white energy on my arm is gonna turn into black energy right as I reach out and touch it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Contagion on it.
All right.
26 to hit.
That does hit.
I'm gonna cast a Slimy Doom on it, and it starts to bleed uncontrollably. It has disadvantage on Constitution checks and Constitution saving throws, and whenever it gets hit and takes damage, it's stunned until the end of its next turn.
Oh, nice. Any damage going with what you just did?
No.
Okay. I need you to give me an athletics check.
16.
All right. Yeah, go out and touch it, and it takes you a minute, but you're able to break your hand free from its adhesiveness.
The end of my turn.
All right. That's the mimic's turn. Alrighty. So. Seriously?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Never mind.
Seriously.
It's a dex saving throw. I need. All right. From the looks of it, just Largle, or not Largle, but Perrin and Typhoid.
Gotcha.
Dex save.
Dex save.
16.
16 also.
All right, you'll just save. So half of 32 is 16 of acid damage.
None of 32 is 0. Evasion. It's bullshit, and I love it.
I'm a monk.
I have a ring of acid resistance in my bag that I'm not wearing.
Yeah, there's not really anything that does acid damage, but we found it.
Here it is. I'm being dealt it right now, and I have the ring, so cool, good for me.
Yeah. Typhoid, you're up.
I mean, I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna move around it and get to there.
All right. After every punch, I want you to do a athletics check.
Alrighty, I can do that. So the first time, I'm gonna dig my fangs into it.
Okay.
Natural 19. Now, 18 plus numbers.
For athletics, okay.
Yeah, it starts as an 18. So that's one hit.
It's stunned. It's stunned.
Oh, if it's
If it takes damage, it becomes stunned.
Yeah.
contagion, it has to fail multiple times, or does that just start on that first one?
It's just
Okay.
when it takes damage.
So stunned
Whenever the creature
creatures.
takes damage, it is stunned until the end of its next turn.
Okay, so yeah, basically it can't move or do anything, but it still gives me advantage. So I can still get stuck to it.
It doesn't affect you, it affects it.
Yeah, so I rolled a 2 and a 5 plus 8, so 13?
Nope.
15.
Yes.
Okay, so let me mark off that key point. And then I will give you another 16 plus 8, I think is what it is, yeah. So 24 to break free.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and do another attack. 15 plus numbers.
That hits.
And I might get stuck to it. 13.
You are stuck to it.
Okay, so I got at least 3 attacks in. And it will take max damage on that first attack.
Okay.
Well, I guess the max damage cancels out this roll. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what happens. I'll do necrotic damage to it as well. If it takes necrotic damage, it will also be poisoned. If it can be poisoned, but it, can it take necrotic damage?
Yes, it can take necrotic.
All right.
What is your total points of damage, by the way?
56.
Okay.
And it is now poisoned, as well as I am grappled or restrained or whatever on that last attack.
Okay. All right.
That's my turn.
All right. And that is the end of the cube.
Oh.
As you're trying to... that's how your hand got stuck. Once you hit it that last time, the whole thing just clamped around your arm and wrapped around you.
Stuck in a puddle. Help.
I mean, you're supposed to kill it, not grab a hold of it, hang on to it.
It's sticky. Help.
I'll assist him in getting his arm out, even though I'm really not strong enough to do so.
Well, I bit it and then yanked my face back and then clawed it and it's fine and then stuck it. And it's like, oh, clunk. Shit.
Does it look like this is just an empty? I mean, you can't pull yourself out of it, Typhoid?
Not yet.
Yeah, you're out of initiative, so you can
Okay.
help him pull him out, or if you want to try to break free again. It's
I mean,
just
I'll try and help if I can.
Yeah.
okay.
All those who want to try and help. Yeah. 18 plus 8.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah,
remember
break
what's
free.
further in here from your viewing thing?
No, I went up that way, and I point, that direction.
Might it make sense to try and barricade ourselves in here and
Well, we don't
take,
have to
take a longer
barricade.
rest?
We don't have to technically barricade.
I mean,
No, I know,
there's.
but it's a small entrance. We have a small narrow entrance here that we can kind of set up. Set
long
ourselves
rest?
up in.
Yeah, give me 10 minutes and I'll make sure nothing can get past that opening.
Right. We
Oh.
could maybe actually try and restore some power here because I can keep going.
Yeah, I'm fine to keep going, and
Well,
there's
like
still
I said,
that.
I know down the hole there's some big creatures and we might want to be a little more rested before we face those. I don't know what else is up here on this level.
Yeah, I mean, there's that room we went by, and if we clear that, we can always come back here just to make sure there's nothing that can make its way here to
If you
come
want,
get
we'll
us.
go check the next room then. We'll go do that.
Yeah, so because these ones dead ended, and then there was this route that went this way,
Let's
Okay.
go.
and okay, it looks like it splits off in this room. Was this the one I was? Oh, nope, it does, and there's a stairway, and
What? Oh, you found mummy.
Okay.
15-foot high U-shaped cavern appears empty at first glance, but sudden tapping draws your attention to the west wall, within which is a black robed figure with a golden visage.
I've found something. I don't know what it is. It's something. Yep.
Get it out of the way.
Oh, fuck, that went out of the tray. God, fuck! Actually, I'm gonna check something. Give me rewards. I can't roll above a fucking 8. I've rolled 2 3s, an 8, and a 2 so far. Do I have an advantage on an initiative? I do not, so my initiative's a 5. You guys have fun. Again.
Well, you notice that this mummy is kind of trapped behind some ice.
Okay, good.
That's kind of like, that's what you hear now. He sees you, it's like, hey.
I mean, it's behind ice, so it's not going to be able to get to us.
I don't think so.
All right, well, let's move down the other direction then, if there's nothing in there.
Yeah, if we want, we can continue back that way, or we can go back and barricade, but I think
Head down the
making
stairs.
sure everything's fine. Yeah.
As you're walking away, you hear the banging getting louder and louder and louder.
That's all right.
It's been trapped here for a long enough time. I'm sure it'll be okay.
All right. So you guys are coming down here.
Oh, I see the trees that I found earlier.
A grove of frost-covered trees fills this 50-foot high cavern. The floor, which is mixture of the earth and ice. By some magic or miracle, these trees are alive. The canopies thick with frosty leaves, their branches bearing purple pears that hang like ornaments. The wall, broken in several places, threads its way through the grove, which is surrounded by 6 exits. And
I'm gonna stop right here and is she the color that she is in the token?
Okay, so you can see. I wasn't sure.
I just caught a glimpse. As I moved forward, I just barely see her.
All right.
I'm gonna put my hand up as I see it and be like, "Leafy lady."
Is what you see as she comes, as she starts to pull pears off the trees. And she sees y'all. She's like, come eat.
Insight check.
All right.
I don't know if I would have seen one of these. I mean, like sea hags and whatnot like that I've probably seen, but one of these, maybe? I may have heard of one.
Will an 18 insight be necessary, or do I need to roll higher?
Yeah. It's like to figure out if they're malicious, if they have anything behind it, or if they're just like, yeah, no, come here. Like, have some food.
Right. If you want to use your passive insight, go ahead, and I'll tell you what that insight tells you. Or if you want to roll,
All right.
I will tell you it.
If you're gonna actually, yeah, no, I'll roll as well for giggles.
You asked for it. 25.
18. Let's turn that into a 12.
Okay. She seems genuine about offering you food that's safe and all that. Dan, you know she's speaking the truth, but something still seems off about her. Just because of the mere fact that frozen tundra, a dryad here.
Well, I mean, there is a tree grove, telling how it got brought, or how it got put in this position.
Yeah.
Fair lady, would it be safe for my companions and I to be able to rest in your grove?
Oh, please, come, yes. Stay. Stay for as long as you like.
Yes, well, that's the question. Are we going to be able to leave when we need to leave?
Oh, you can check out anytime you like.
But you can never leave. We really wish to humbly take upon your hospitality, but we are in a rather bit of a rush to save the realms. So we'd love to be able to rest here, but we don't wish to remain longer than necessary.
Oh, don't worry. I control this grove. No one shall bother you.
Yeah. Do I pick up the fact that we'll be able to leave when we wish to, or is she trying to keep us here?
The word she uses for you to leave freely may not be as precise as you
Do
think.
I think eating anything she offers might end up requiring us to stay?
No.
Okay, so I don't think it's contingent on that.
No.
I'm getting the feeling that, yeah, we can stay, but we might not be able to leave once we stay. You catch my drift.
Yeah.
And dryads aren't normally a hostile entity.
Oh, so that's what that is. Okay.
Yeah, they're usually connected with trees.
I want to. I want to check real quick since there's fruit on these trees, and I've heard that he saw drow. If there's been any tracks of movement of creatures that have a different look, like maybe clothing and boots of some kind versus what she looks like.
I'd like to use my passive perception of 23 to see if I see any, I don't know, remains.
I'd like to.
Other guests who could not leave.
Yeah.
You don't see any remains of anybody in the past.
And I'll ask her while I'm at it if any creatures other than us have come through. Like he saw some drow earlier that we have not encountered or seen yet.
I believe they're further that direction in the cave.
Oh, yes, they're held up
Uh,
to the south of us. They
okay.
don't come through this way. And you will notice as you're walking through this path that you are stepping in like some fresh snow. But when you pick up your feet, you're not leaving any tracks.
Okay.
It's like this is a unmolested grove.
Dryads have control of their groves.
I mean, I don't see why not. Maybe.
But she comes up towards you with a basket with these large, ripe pears. That are purple. Yeah, they are purple. And offering y'all something to eat. You look famished, especially you, young one. And looks over to Largle, saying that he's still a little weak.
Yeah. I will grab a pair and by any chance?
Yeah, oh, yes, I am Hathaway.
Uh-oh. Apparently, if we're still running the stream.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we had a
You're
little bit of a
back.
freeze up on
Yeah.
our Zoom for a moment there.
Yeah. I just saw your action right after I mentioned Hathaway. I'm like, oh, apparently he knows who Hathaway is. Okay.
No, you all went.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
all three of you did, so
Oh,
I thought for sure
you
it was about
thought
to shut
it froze
down.
up. I thought you were doing that because I grabbed a pair, and I'm just like, oh.
No, I verified that the food was not the contingent of making you stay.
Yeah,
So the
so
25% of insight.
I'll
I mean, I realize she's probably not going to want us to leave, but the food doesn't keep us.
yeah, I'll taste it. I mean, let's see what happens.
Okay.
And we'll find out next week.
Yes. Well, actually, I will have you.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
No,
Does it have
but
anything to do with poison or disease?
no.
Okay.
But I will need you to roll a d20
Wisdom
for me.
save.
Just plain old.
14 is what I rolled. If it's a save of any sorts, that's a 15 at least. Because it's a +1 on all my saves, so it'd be at least a +1 if it's or charisma.
Okay. As you're biting into this purple pear, is the most delicious thing you've ever eaten. You are caught off a bit as you get closer to the pit, as the pit kind of looks like
It's alive. It's an egg.
looks somewhere like the catechus. You know, the little staff with the two snakes wrapping around with the wings.
Gotcha.
The duck.
The medical symbol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Copy. And I will message you.
Okay.
What that does. Anybody else eat anything?
I
mean, it
already-
tastes fine.
I already did
I like it.
I already did the contingent that food wasn't going to keep us sitting here, so yeah, I mean, I don't see no reason why I wouldn't go ahead and grab one of them.
Okay.
Aaron's not, because he's never seen these kind of creatures before. It is definitely not like a fan, not a fan, but nature magic is not familiar to him, and this kind of thing. He's not taking the food from. He's kind of warily standing on the outside, I would say.
So can I put a little bit of flavor on this, Marcus?
Sure.
So I still have the charm I got from the Chewinga.
Uh-huh.
Could next to the little charm I got on the necklace just all of a sudden pop something?
Sure.
Kind of in that symbol?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'll look down as I feel that. And it's like, Largle. It's kind of like when we dealt with the little Chewinga guy.
Oh, really?
I got it, and I'll just lift up my necklace, and you'll see a second little charm there. So I
already said I was gonna go ahead and eat one, so.
yeah, I think they're fine. It tasted good, and I don't think there's anything off about it.
No, she lays down.
Do you need me to roll 22?
Yes, if you're gonna eat one.
Yeah, I grabbed one and ate one. I already said I had 14.
14. All right, you got the same charm.
I didn't see what he got, so I mean.
It says you can. Is it just once?
Yeah.
I'll just copy, paste. Nope. Yep. Never mind. You beat me to it. And that's just once.
Yep.
Okay.
What was that? Did I put that under the features? Or did I put that under inventory?
Charm a cure wounds.
There it is.
Okay. Kurt, in your notes, write down Charm of Druidcraft for Lorena.
Gotcha. All right.
In case I forget. But as y'all are sitting here and resting, you seem to, as time goes on, you seem to be more and more charged quicker than usual. So if you'd like to take a long rest, it would only take you 4 hours compared to the 8 hours.
Oh, nice.
Half of whatever you're.
Do we want to manage our XP as well before we take the rest? Do we need to? Or do you think it'll benefit us at all?
Oh, sure. Probably.
I mean, probably not. You need another 7,000 for that to happen.
Right. But you cleared out most of everything except for what I had there.
We didn't see the snow golems, and we just kind of gave the mummy the bird as we walked by it.
Okay, so minus that, we are looking at.
Perrin, what's a 3rd level cure wounds do? How many D8? Is that 2D8, 3D8? 3D8, okay.
2812.
All right, 2812.
Yeah. And we will call it a night there.
So
Long
we got our
rest.
long rest.
Yep.
Sweet.
Nice. Cool. Perrin would go to pray as usual at the end of the night. I guess I don't know if you want me to make a check for this or anything. My goal is to just try and become aware if there is something evil taken over him in terms of or if he's cursed somehow.
Yeah, we'd probably talk to you about that.
Some sort of presence there that he's not used to as he's praying or something like that.
Okay.
Dan, make a religion check or something for that?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a religious check. Dan, your strength is back.
All right.
So it's 10 plus 7, 17.
Okay. You feel that this staff was made from pure evil, and it's evil, but something is making you but I don't want to give it up. Sort of gambling's a sin, but you enjoy gambling, so you kind of
addictive in some way.
Yes, staff seems addicted to you.
It's your crack staff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll be back Sunday for some Waterdeep and Wednesday for some organized play. No changes currently in the schedule, so we'll be back at 8 o'clock next Friday as well for some more of Rime of the Frostmaiden. Until we have a definite change in our schedule, we will keep with the same one, but we will inform you when we change. And it should be on our schedule as well once we've changed, if we end up doing so, to accommodate all the players, since we're missing one tonight for ball practice. So, as far as that's concerned, remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. And treat those around you the way you would like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.